I'm Mrs. Schaefer. I'm so excited you're here at St. Margaret's. Let's go see our classroom. My goodness. All right, we go right through here. You go first. Okay, here we go. Passing the office and the other classrooms. We have the girls' bathroom, another kindergarten. We have 3rd grade. And here we are at KB. Here's our classroom. Mr. Joseph? Mr. Joseph?
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be here to learn about the classroom. So, we can get started. So, we're over here by our calendar. Every day at circle time, which is the first thing we do, we start with our calendar. I have a calendar helper come up and help us pick our number on our calendar. We go over our days of the week. What day is today? What was yesterday? And what tomorrow will be. And then we move on to our weather, where our friends will look outside, we'll decide what our weather looks like, and we'll put our arrows where they need to go. And after that, we look at our letters and sounds, and we'll do this all together. That's our phonics, our morning phonics activity. After the phonics activity, we will pick our star of the day. And now our star of the day will get a sticker, and they will walk up to the front of the classroom, and they will be our greeter for the day. And our greeting this year, we can't touch. So our greeter will wave to their friends, and their friends will come up and greet their star before we line up and go to the bathroom, wash our hands, and fill up our water bottles. Okay, every day we take bathroom trips. I am lined up 6 feet behind Mrs. Schaefer. We take bathroom trips after circle time, after snack and recess, and after lunch and recess. We make sure we go to the bathroom, or at least try. We wash our hands, and it's also a time to fill our water bottles. Now, Mrs. Schaefer, you may start moving to the bathroom.
We have put lines on the floor to help us stay 6 feet apart. I would use the bathroom, and when I'm finished, I would come to the sink. Then we have a separation now. The water and the soap, you don't have to touch. We make sure that we get the soap on both sides of our hands. We do it for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Some people sing happy birthday. I always say the Hail Mary. But I think I talked enough that it was 30 seconds. Once we're finished, I can come get the paper towel. That again is automatic. Comes out. I throw my trash away. I come out and we're gonna line up. And again, I'll line up on.
Where are we going, Mrs. Schaefer?
We're coming down to show you the water fountain. And the boys' room is also located down this part of the hallway. So the boys would go there, and I'm going to show you the water fountain that we would use to fill our water bottles, because this one is not capable, so we have to turn this way. And here is a station. There is a sensor. Oh, there's a sensor. So the water would go right into your water bottle, so it's no touch, you don't have to worry. So this year we'll be eating lunch at our desk. So just like you, I'll be eating at my desk. First, I'm going to wipe my desk down, and you will all get a wipe to wipe your desk. We're going to get our lunch box. You're gonna put your placemat or your napkin out, and then you can get your lunch out, whether you had a sandwich or a thermos. And if you have a thermos, don't forget, you need silverware. You need, my thermos has a spoon built right in, but if not, I would just pack a spoon for myself. And after I eat, everything gets packed up. We put it away. You would be given another wipe, and we'd wipe down again.
Okay, so now we're over here at our birthday chart, and as soon as you guys start school, it's going to be filled with your faces. And on your birthday, we cannot bring in anything from home, but you are allowed to wear play clothes on your birthday. If your birthday falls on a weekend, we will celebrate it on Monday or Friday. And if your birthday is in the summer, like Mrs. Schaefer and I, we will celebrate it in June. We pick a week in June where we can celebrate all the summer birthdays.
And here we have our religion corner. We know it's not a corner, but it's our religion area. We also have our prayers, our 3 prayers that we'll be working on this year. We have the prayer of Pope Francis during the coronavirus. We have a prayer to St. Raphael, and this was made up last year, and it's just for St. Margaret's. And then we have our prayer to St. Michael. We also have our cross, and we have 2 Bibles that I brought from home that sometimes we read from and tell stories from. And then we also have your religion book that I think on Fridays we might do religion from this area. Usually would be in the front, but I think we'll do it right here.
Okay, so we have Mrs. Schaefer sitting at a friend's desk, and as you can see in the corner of a desk, there is a different candy. This is a Kit Kat, and just to give you another example, this desk has a Snickers. So whatever is at the corner of your desk is the group that you are in. Now, we have a bin here, and it has everything that you will need for your school day, no matter what we're learning. So, you can see there's a box of crayons. We do a lot of coloring. We have a pencil. We have an eraser, just in case you run out of your other eraser. We have a rosary. We have dice. And we have counters and a tens frame, which we will get into in math. And this box will also be sent home with your child when they are learning at home. And this box also has a lid so that nothing falls out. And in the mornings, this box will be in a nice special spot under your child's chair, which they will get out. And it also has Play-Doh. Every child has their own Play-Doh. And there is also a bag. This child has Legos. Okay, so a normal school day, some students will be home and some students will be here. We're going to have the iPad filming the lessons. Mrs. Schaefer is an example of what a student will be doing at home. She's on Zoom, and you will also be seen on the TV screen at school. So Mrs. Schaefer, wave to us. So we will see students at home learning on our TV screen, and we will also be able to hear them if they have any questions. So it will be just like they're in the classroom with everybody else. Hi, Mrs. Schaefer.
Hi, Mr. Joseph.
Just to get to know you a little better, I have a couple questions for you to answer. Can you do that for me?
I can't wait.
Okay. So, I was wondering, how long have you been at St. Margaret's?
Well, that's a complicated question. I grew up in the area, so this was actually my parish growing up. I have 5 children, 3 of which have already gone through St. Margaret's and graduated. One of those is still in high school, one in college, and one out of college. And I have 2 that are here, and this year they'll be in 7th grade and 4th grade. So as a parent and as a parishioner, I've been around a while. I've also been working at St. Margaret's in one form or another between after school programs and substituting and helping out in different classrooms about 20 years. So,
Wow.
yeah.
What are some schools that you went to?
Well, like I said, I grew up in this area, so I did go to Mary Mercy Academy. I graduated high school from Archbishop John Carroll High School, and I went to school at Cabrini College for college.
Nice. And what do you like to do for fun?
Well, for fun, my family and I, we really love the water, and I especially love the beach. I would do anything that had to do with the beach. I would sit on it and read a book. I would go in the water. But as a family, we enjoy fishing. We enjoy being outside together. We like to take family bike rides. And one of my favorite things to do is sit on my front porch and read a book and either drink my coffee in the morning or my water in the afternoon.
Thanks, Mrs. Schaefer.
Hey, Mr. Joseph.
Hey, Mrs. Schaefer.
Now, we want to know a little bit about you. How long have you been at St. Margaret's?
This will be my 3rd year at St. Margaret's.
Okay. Mr. Joseph, what schools have you gone to?
Well, I grew up in Delaware County, so I went to Holy Cross for elementary school. I went to Cardinal O'Hara for high school, and I graduated from Westchester University in 2015, and I'm currently back there right now getting my master's.
And what's your master's in?
Reading specialist.
That's awesome sauce.
Thanks.
And what do you like to do for fun?
Well, just like Mrs. Schaefer, I love to spend time at the beach. I like to go for runs. And I've been hanging out a lot with this guy who is my nephew. So I like to spend time with him too.
Thanks for answering all my questions.
You're welcome. And Mrs. Schaefer and I cannot wait to get to know everybody in our classroom.
Mr. Joseph and I want everyone to know that no matter if you're in the classroom, or you're at home listening to the lessons, or if it's a Friday and we're all home virtually doing school together, we are all part of KB. 15 students and 2 teachers is what makes Kindergarten E special.